name is Lindiwe Zulu. I'm the Minister of Social Development. We are here at Kula Milling. Kula Milling is a milling company that is black-owned, young people who decided to venture into one of the most difficult areas, and that is milling.
Today we are very happy. We are getting a visit by the Minister, which is something that we take it very strategic to us. By firstly the recognition of our work, it gives us encouragement that at least what we are doing, they can see it in the midst of all the business that are running. We are also being seen as the people that are contributing, firstly to jobs, secondly to reform, because we are in the space that is 100% not reformed. We are one of the few, if one in the country, 100% black millers. Hence, even if you can go and look at the body of millers, you'll never see any black millers there.
But it was very exciting for me to see the entire process from the time that the maize arrives here right up to the end when the milling meal gets into the bag.
Our mandate is to make sure that we buy firstly from the black farmers, but we're not excluding white farmers, but we are saying they've been there for a while. They've got a variety of market. Let us focus to those that have suffered, and the department have done a study, and the study is in black and white that the reason why they are not succeeding, it is because of lack of the market.
Well, I went more than that. I also went to taste the pap that was made out of this milling meal. It reminded me of my olden days when I was a child, when milling was done right at home. So the maize, the taste of the maize and the taste of the milling meal at the end of the day, you didn't lose anything in between. We're rounding up our very successful day on our campaign on gender-based violence and mobilizing government, mobilizing society, mobilizing NPOs, but also visiting a few centers that are centers of, almost centers of sanctuary for women who find themselves being abused and children. Too many of our children are out on the streets. Too many of our children are lost in nyaope and all kinds of things. Too many of our children can't see the future. Can we be the ones? Njengoba ngishilo mangisafika ngithi young people, thina the 76th generation, sasibhekile ukuthi no, umzabalazo wona sizophusha size sifike, ene suphushile safika. Nina ke 25 years from now nizobe nikuphi? You need to start asking yourselves the question, 25 years from now, where will you be? 30 years from now, where will you be? And you cannot do that on your own. Somebody also said government cannot do everything on its own. But let me tell you, government must be accountable, first and foremost. The center that we went to was donated by the municipality. They have now renovated it. They're just creating a conducive environment for the women and children when they come over to be able to be in a safe place. As we're going to be embarking on the 16 days of activism, ngiyanicela mina ngithe kuyi-portfolio, 16 days of activism is just highlighting, but our activities must be 365 days per year. 365 days of the year, we need to commit ourselves to fighting against gender-based violence and femicide, fight against the killing of women and children. Do something about it. Don't close your ears, don't close your eyes. Don't say, "Ayikho kwami, isendlini komunye umuntu." When it happens in the next house, and then you are going to be one of the people who's going to go, senlandela umfundisi sethandaza ngoba seniyongcwaba somebody, some child or some woman that has died. But I think what was very important here is to recognize the fact that they themselves said government cannot be able to do this work on its own. Government has to partner with NPOs and NGOs. We also gave away the funds from the CARA funds. We gave away 2.3 million, which was distributed between 8 local organizations whose work is focusing on gender-based violence and femicide. I think what's very important for me here is we need to come back, because the category or the criteria for giving these organizations, it's got to be organizations that are closer to our communities. But we have to make sure that we do the monitoring and evaluation so that that money goes to the people who deserve it, and that is the people who these organizations are serving. Thank you very much.